Daily Words of God. Many people believe that understanding and being able to interpret the Bible is the same as finding the true way. But in fact, are things really so simple? No one knows the reality of the Bible, that it is nothing more than a historical record of God's work and a testament to the previous two stages of God's work, and that it offers you no understanding of the aims of God's work. Everyone who has read the Bible knows that it documents the two stages of God's work during the age of law and the age of grace. The Old Testament chronicles the history of Israel and Jehovah's work from the time of creation until the end of the age of law. The New Testament records Jesus' work on earth, which is in the four Gospels, as well as the work of Paul. Are these not historical records? Bringing up the things of the past today makes them history, and no matter how true or real they might be, they are still history. And history cannot address the present, for God does not look back on history. And so, if you only understand the Bible and understand nothing of the work God intends to do today, and if you believe in God but do not seek the work of the Holy Spirit, then you do not understand what it means to seek God. If you read the Bible in order to study the history of Israel, to research the history of God's creation of all the heavens and earth, then you do not believe in God. But today, since you believe in God and pursue life, since you pursue the knowledge of God and do not pursue dead letters and doctrines or an understanding of history, you must seek God's will of today, and you must look for the direction of the Holy Spirit's work. If you were an archaeologist, you could read the Bible, but you are not. You are one of those who believe in God, and you had best seek God's will of today. By reading the Bible, at most you will understand a little of the history of Israel. You will learn about the lives of Abraham, David, and Moses. You will find out about how they revered Jehovah, how Jehovah burned those who opposed him, and how he spoke to the people of that age. You will only find out about God's work in the past. The records of the Bible relate to how the early people of Israel revered God and lived under the guidance of Jehovah. Because the Israelites were God's chosen people, in the Old Testament, you can see all the people of Israel's loyalty to Jehovah, how all those who obeyed Jehovah were cared for and blessed by him. You can learn that when God worked in Israel, he was full of mercy and love, as well as possessed of consuming flames, and that all the Israelites, from the lowly to the mighty, revered Jehovah, and so the whole country was blessed by God. Such is the history of Israel recorded in the Old Testament.